Welcome, everybody, to episode 152 of the effing title, the special edition, because it's out of whack of what we normally do. But we have both the boys here. We got Fedge and Rob. Boys, how you doing?
I'm ready to run this shit.
So just like always, the points don't matter and everything's made up. College bowl game
100%.
edition.
You don't get a shirt whether you lose.
The college bowl bowl matchup.
The
one.
college bowl games.
Yeah, the college bowl thingies. So, doing our normal shit, but we're doing it with college football this time. Starting it off, December 16th, this upcoming Friday, we have the Bahamas Bowl, and it is UAB versus Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's how I was starting it off, and you know what? I'm going to go UAB.
Yep, I'm going Conference USA, UAB.
Gotta love the Blazing Dragons.
Who they are, really?
Yeah.
They're not the Blazers. They're just the Blazers.
Blazing Dragons!
Isn't this where what's his name is going to next year?
Who?
Trent. Did I hear this?
Dilfer?
Isn't he going there? Am I hearing this wrong?
I think he's going to FIU, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but I'm not sure.
I think you're wrong. But hey, I'm going UAB either way. So.
Let's go. UAB across the board, baby. You were in a program like
yeah.
5 years ago.
Maction! Oh, wait, what?
Are you against?
We got the Cure Bowl next. The Cure Bowl. It's Troy versus UTSA.
Yeah, Texas San Antonio Roadrunners, baby. Let's go. Although Troy looked really good against Coastal Carolina.
I'm actually going to go Troy. I don't trust them Roadrunners.
You should. They're pretty fucking good.
Well, they're always
Both-
sneaky. They're running away from fucking Wiley. Like, I don't trust them.
Both of these teams won their conference title game.
I'm going Troy. Their defense is dominant. They're really going to step up in this one and gonna bring up the victory.
They gave up 36 points to Coastal Carolina in their title game.
They have a top 10 defense within the conference, so they're going to come home with.
They have a top 10 defense in their conference that has 4 teams. Top 10. December 17th, we get a ton of games here. December 17th. We get the Fenway Bowl.
Oh, I love the good old Fenway
The old
Bowl.
Fenway
Heard
Bowl.
That's being played in the Bronx. Did you guys know that?
That's what I heard too.
It's Louisville versus Cincinnati.
Both of these teams have brand new head coaches.
So we don't know what's going to go.
What's funny is Cincinnati's new head coach was Louisville's head coach this season.
Oh, really?
What?
Cincinnati's head just went.
So you're
and took
saying he might know the team
job.
pretty well.
Yeah, he's going to know the team pretty well. If he may not even take over yet. He may let
Yeah.
former assistants coach this one out. But
In that case, you know what? In that case, I'm going Louisville.
I'm going Louisville.
I hate Louisville's coach, so I'm going to pick Cincinnati just because
Go Cardinals.
he's a D-bag. But yeah,
All right. That is fair. Rob doesn't like the D-bags.
not a fan of D-bags.
Now we got the Las Vegas Bowl. I've heard it's being played in Sacramento. Florida versus Oregon State.
You're all over the place here. Okay. Oregon
right?
State is
That's
actually a good team. They were a top 25 team, but Florida does have that 400-pound kid.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Oregon State. As much as I love the 400-pounder, Oregon State's from what I always remember, Oregon State has a lot of speedy little bastards. Kind of hard for a 400-pounder to catch all the speedy little guys. So
I agree with you. I'm also going Oregon State in this one. Go Beavers.
go Beavers.
Go Beavers.
Fedge is also going Oregon State.
Everyone loves a good beaver. Ask Robin Shabatsky.
Robin Shabatsky.
Oh, yeah. She's a big kid.
The worst named bowl game out of all of them, we have the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. Washington State versus Fresno State.
Going to be a lot.
Fresno State, baby.
Lot of passing in this game. I
Lot,
don't know.
lot of passing.
The
Fresno
over
State.
on 10 rushing attempts. That is the
Over under 10 rushing attempts. The worst part is though, you're not wrong. I
too am going Fresno. Fresno season.
You know, I'll be the different one. I'll go WSU. I'll go Washington. Now we go to the Lending Tree Bowl. Southern Miss versus Rice.
I hate Rice. The
I love
not the college, but go
Rice.
Southern Miss.
Southern Miss is dealing with the big scandal though.
Okay, is that going to affect me on the field?
Brett Cobb scandal, where he paid like the mayor to fucking build an entire stadium for seats.
Did you say Randall Cobb?
I did not say Randall Cobb. No.
Did you say corn on the cob? Fresno State by 50.
Corn on the cob, Randall Cobb, Shenner Cobb.
Yes, I know
By
we're
50.
not talking about Fresno State anymore.
Rice. I'm going Rice.
We're not going Rice. We're going
I'm
Southern
going-
Miss.
I'm going Southern Miss as well.
All right.
I don't know much about Rice, so I'm gonna go with what I know.
I'm going to go with what I don't know, which is a lot these days. Next, New Mexico Bowl. BYU versus SMU.
Oh, the battles of the U's.
Battle of the U's.
Lot of weird religions going on in this game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is literally a fucking religious war that's about to happen here.
Yeah, a nice pair of 7-5 teams here squaring off. Should be a good game overall, but I'm gonna go with a nice smooth victory. Nice smooth.
Smoo.
Brother of the emu, but the smooth.
I thought he said smooth. I was like, what does that mean?
I thought he said smooth too. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean smooth? Like, who are you picking, Fetch?
No. Smooth victory.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Smoo.
Big smooth fan.
Um,
I'm gonna go BYU in this one.
see, I like both these teams because the Ravens get a lot of people out of BYU, surprisingly. But then also, I do like SMU.
Did you know Jimmer Fredette came from BYU?
Oh, there we go. SMU.
Mormons playing in this game. A lot of Mormons.
A lot of Mormons. The final of these games is the Frisco Bowl. North Texas versus Boise State. You know where this boy's going. It's on North Texas. Mean Green, baby.
Green, baby.
Mean Green, baby.
North
No. Good old Kellen Moore is coming back home, and he's going to get the victory here.
All right, Boise
North
State
Texas
then.
just lost to University of Texas San Antonio by about 50 points in the conference title game.
That's because they didn't care about no conference title game, Rob. They want to win this Frisco Bowl.
They didn't care about the conference.
They don't care about that. Frisco Bowl. You know how important this bowl game is? It's rumored that this is more important than the Super Bowl.
Frisco, so that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Well, either way, you're wrong. Go
I'm
Boise
going-
State.
I'm going Boise State as well. And Colin, you are missing a bowl game, but it's not a Division I game. You do this every year. The
Oh,
celebration.
the fucking yeah. I do it every year. Hold up a second.
What is it? What game we missing?
The fucking
It's
Celebration Bowl.
State versus North Carolina Central.
Well, what is it? It's Jackson
State, Deion Sanders
Mississippi.
Jackson State
versus North Central.
Northern what?
North Carolina Central.
Okay, North Carolina Central. Okay.
If I had to take a guess, how are the Steelers doing this week, guys?
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
go Jackson.
I think they're going to take an early 7-0 lead in the game.
Oh, that's good. Good to know. All right, sorry. Jackson State all the way, Deion Sanders?
Last game.
So, rumor is he is going back to finish and coach this game.
Oh, I know. That's what he's because he even said in his press conference he's got unfinished business or something like that. So that's the way I took it. Was he was planning on coaching.
By the way, there's apparently a huge scandal with why he's actually leaving Jackson State.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently, Deion Sanders put a lot of his own money into making this team good and getting NIL deals and all this stuff. And in his contract, it was said that the school would match the money and all this stuff. And now they're like, yeah, no, we're not doing any of that. So that's part of the reason why he's leaving, I guess. But,
So really, he just gave his son a nice allowance, is what happened.
yeah. Well, anyway, Jackson State's going to win this thing by 800 points because they've beaten everyone by a lot of points.
So, better question. Off topic. I mean, not really off topic, but is Deion Sanders a good coach, or does he benefit from playing weaker competition with a better roster?
He's a fantastic recruiter, and kids believe in what he says.
Okay.
I don't know if he coaches fucking anything.
I feel like he's
He gets really good coaches around him, best players in, and
Yeah, who did he just bring into Colorado? Didn't he bring some good coaches in there too?
oh, he's bringing he's trying to
3 or 4 NFL guys.
yeah, he's trying to bring in Zimmer as the DC.
Yes,
That's the big one.
Who was the OC that he just?
They brought in the front. No, they brought in the defensive coordinator from Alabama. He's going to coach something, and then they're trying to get Zimmer to not to be the DC, to be the defensive player scout
Specialist or something like that,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
some weird weird name they gave him.
because he's blinded eyes, so that'd be kind of useless.
It's rude, Rob. You can't say
But
that.
yeah, he gets a lot of good players, good coaches to come in and work with him. So he'll turn Colorado around. I don't know if he'll do what he did with Jackson State, and all of a sudden they'll be undefeated. I don't think that will happen. But
All right. Well, now
I mean, they only won one game last year. They can't really be worse.
exactly, they can't do much.
December 19th, we're heading to Myrtle Beach. Wait, so it's the Myrtle Beach Bowl in Conway, South Carolina.
That's where Myrtle Beach is, dude.
Like I was saying, that's exactly where it is. Marshall versus UConn. Let's go UConn.
Where did you think it was?
I have no idea.
He thought it was
Fucking UConn sucks. Their basketball team's fucking dominant.
UConn.
Dude.
But we're talking about football. We're gonna go with the young Thunder and Herd here.
I'm normally with you on this one, Jeff. UConn has been horrendous, but Jim Mora has actually turned UConn into a respectable team. I mean,
Respectable, still not beating Marshall.
No, I don't think they are either. I think Marshall will beat them. I did want to give a shout out because I do have a guy that coached with me at Anna Maria, coaches at UConn, so wanted to give a shout.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Shout out.
I can respect that.
December 20th, we have the Potato Bowl.
Oh, I love the potato.
The old
bowl.
potato
Nothing
bowl.
like the potato bowl.
So we're going
Without any of the potato states.
We're going San Jose State versus Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan. Oh, they got great uniforms.
They do have great uniforms, and because of that, I'm going Eastern Michigan.
I also like San Jose State's uniform, so I'm going to go with San Jose State.
I'm gonna go with a nice Eastern Washington team here. I like Washington. And I like East Washington. So we're gonna go with Eastern Washington here.
Big fan of 1AA teams playing Division I teams in bowl games.
Oh boy.
That red turf.
Oh yeah, the red turf is fucking love it.
The Red Sea, parting of it.
So now we're going to the Boca Raton Bowl. This is Toledo versus Liberty.
Isn't Boca Raton? Isn't that in Mexico? Is it Mexico?
Another big
fighting,
game
Jeff.
here where Liberty's head coach is now the head coach at Auburn, Hugh Freeze.
Hugh Freeze.
So
Huh.
very interesting to see what happens there. But Toledo's offense for the last 3 years has been a top 10 offense in all of NBA football. So
In their conference for sure.
in the full world. I'm gonna go with
The
Toledo.
world. I don't know who he went with.
I'm gonna go with Liberty because I live in New York State and I believe in the Statue of Liberty. So Liberty.
I'm gonna go Toledo.
Whoa! You guys are not American.
Well, Liberty's in Virginia, so
December 21st.
Oh!
December 21st, we have the New Orleans Bowl, and it's Western Kentucky versus South Alabama.
There's nothing good that has ever come out of Bama. Except South Alabama. Everything comes out of South Alabama, especially victories.
South Alabama is
Go
technically
South Alabama.
closer to Florida,
Fighting
so
Rolling Tide.
to go with Jeff's America theme, South Alabama's little icon is USA. So I will go with South Alabama.
I'm gonna go Western Kentucky because they have fucking ugly uniforms.
The Hilltoppers.
The Hilltoppers. Do they still have the chrome
Who's
helmets?
From Western Kentucky.
Huh?
Who's from
Bailey
Western
Zappi.
Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi.
Jeff got one right. Let's fucking go.
We got the Armed Forces Bowl on December 22nd. This is Baylor
Why did
versus
we
Air
talk about
Force.
this? Dude, we had a fucking banger of a game over the weekend, huh? We should have started off with that.
Army Navy. That was a hell
Yeah.
of a game.
It actually was a good game, huh?
Double over. First time in 122 years it went to double overtime. It's fucking wild.
It is. It's awesome. All right,
Well,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kyle.
Sure you didn't.
100% I meant to cut you off.
Armed Forces Bowl, Baylor versus Air Force.
So
Is Matt Rule coaching for Baylor?
because Baylor's the better team by far, but it's the triple option and it's an Armed Forces Bowl. So I feel like I have to pick Air Force.
I'm picking Air Force.
I'm picking Baylor.
Oh, how dare you!
Well, you're probably gonna get it right 'cause it's also pretty much a home game for Baylor since it's in Fort Worth, Texas. But I'm gonna go with Air Force because I think they should win. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Fun. All right, let me scroll down the page now because now we got to freaking all these freaking
But
games
Baylor,
here.
it is worth noting that Baylor did end the season on a 3-game losing streak, so I think they're going to right the ship here and go Bears. Go Bears.
All right, December 23rd, the Independence Bowl, Houston versus Louisiana.
This is the Asian Louisiana team, just so everyone's clear.
The what?
The Raging Cajun.
Oh,
This is Louisiana Lafayette.
It's
either
weird.
way,
It's weird that it doesn't say that on this fucking CBS Sports. Fucking sucks.
go Cougars.
Houston is probably the better team, so I'm also going to go with Houston on this one.
How dare you both not pick the Raging Cajuns? Louisiana. I think I'm spelling Louisiana wrong. Don't care.
It's Louis Iana.
100% spelling it wrong then.
You said you are spelling it wrong?
100% gonna be spelling it wrong then. No, actually, I spelled it right. Well, I spelled it right in the actual fuck. I spelled it right one way and spelled it wrong the other way. Oh, nope, that's another A. There we go. All right. There we go. So now we're there. So we're here. Boom. We got the Hawaii Bowl. Nope. No, we don't. Never mind. Shut up. Shut up, Husky. We have the
Gasparilla.
Gasparilla Bowl. Thank you, Fidge.
I don't know if that's correct, but
Yep,
I know that.
that's exactly what it is. Missouri versus
Well, I
Wake
knew that was
Forest.
the next one. I just didn't know if that's the correct pronunciation of it. I just threw it out there because if you say something with confidence, people are more likely to believe you that it's right.
That's fair.
That's true.
And with that being said, Wake Forest.
No, Demon Deacons.
Demon Deacons, baby.
We're talking about the same Missouri team that should have fucking upset Georgia.
That's fine. It's all about them Demon Deacons.
That is true.
What about Blake Gabbert?
What about Michael Campanaro?
I've
What
never heard of
about-
her.
What about Blaine Gabbert?
What about the fifth man? The fifth quarter man.
I'll go with Missouri.
I'm going with Missouri.
Missouri. All right. So now, after that one,
Alright.
we go to the 24th, and we go to the Hawaii Bowl. Surprisingly,
Ooh, little switch of
Surprisingly.
switching off here, huh?
it's in Hawaii. San Diego State versus Middle Tennessee.
Ooh,
Yes. San Diego State all day.
I do like that. I do like
Diego.
San Diego State. Do like the Aztecs. But Middle Tennessee has a very good starting front court most times. So with that being said,
And their powder blues look really good.
I'm still going to San Diego State Aztecs. But their front court is banging. So if you're gonna put some bets on, bet it on them.
I'm going to join you guys. I think an Aztec beats the shit out of whatever the Middle Tennessee logo is. Now we go to the 26th because we
Fucking
don't have anything on Christmas Day for bowl games. So we have one before and after.
Christmas time is here.
Today is all NFL games.
The
That's crazy
the
to me,
Quick
honestly,
Lane Bowl.
that there's that many of them. What is there? 4 games on Christmas? 3? Is it the first? So real quick, this is going to the NFL. Did I read it right that the first NFL game is at 10 a.m.?
Probably.
Yep.
What the fruit?
Probably.
This is why we can't have nice things. I mean, don't get me wrong. My kids are going to be up and Santa's going to be there all early and stuff.
Wait, I'm going to be there?
Santa!
We got the Quick Lane Bowl. It's Bowling Green versus New Mexico State. Aggies. Bowling Green and Winslow.
I'm going New Mexico State here. They had a good season.
I was just about to say I like the New Mexicos, especially the state ofs. So I'm gonna go to New Mexico State here. Bowling Green actually lost 2 out of their last 3 games here, guys, and they're on a little bit of a skid. So they're gonna keep that going against my squad. You know, my squad.
All right, now we got a couple games. We got 4 games here on the 27th. So we start off with the Camilla Bowl. It's Buffalo versus Georgia
UB all
Southern.
the way. Don't even talk about it. Maction, baby.
Buffalo
Maction.
lost to a 1AA team, so I'm not picking them.
Yeah, Buffalo. UB.
I'm going Georgia Southern. I love their offense.
UB.
Not the same offense.
Bulls.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm still going Georgia Southern.
They don't run the triple option from shotgun anymore.
That's unfortunate.
But New Mexico State does.
Oh.
Bulls.
I'm gonna go with Georgia Southern just because Buffalo lost to a 1AA team, so I'm not picking them.
Bulls.
Bulls. All right. Now we're going to the First Responder Bowl. Memphis versus Utah State.
I'm taking Memphis.
How close is Utah State to actually playing like Utah? Because Utah, I like them. I like them a lot. Are they close to that or no?
No. Utah State's more like BYU. Like,
I'll go Memphis.
I'm also going to go Memphis. I've never really been a big fan of Utah State. And now this is an interesting one because I feel like this should be a rivalry, but I don't think it is a rivalry, but I think it should be a rivalry. This is the Birmingham Bowl, and it's Coastal Carolina versus East Carolina.
not a rivalry. Coastal Carolina, another team whose head coach just left. He left to go to Liberty.
Go ECU. I love the Pirates.
The Pirates.
Going with East Carolina and their air raid offense. They're a solid team.
Like I said, I feel like, for some reason though, I feel like this should be a rivalry game, even though no, it's not. I'm also going East Carolina. They're not playing on the blue field, therefore they lose. The Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Jesus Christ.
Who has a blue field?
Doesn't Coastal have a blue field?
They have a turquoise field.
Yeah, blue, turquoise, same difference.
It's green. It's green.
Is it green? It's more turquoise.
The Guaranteed Rate Bowl, it's Wisconsin versus Oklahoma State.
Herman Thomas.
Again, with Wisconsin with a new head coach.
Oh, that was about to be my first question, Rob. Is Wisconsin running their offense, or are they running this new bullshit offense?
It's gonna be they're gonna be whatever whatever they were running before. They're not gonna teach a new offense in 3.
Wisconsin it is.
Oklahoma State by a mile.
It's Oklahoma State should win this game, or they should win this game. Yeah,
by a mile.
Sure. Let's go with a mile.
Let's go with a mile. All right, let me get this all
At least half a mile.
situated now here. So I had to monkey with a bunch of stuff. All right, so now
We're going to the Military Bowl now?
is it Duke USF?
Yes.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the Military Bowl, baby. Duke versus UCF.
Yeah, I hate the Blue Devils in all sports, so I don't even care if they're good or bad or indifferent. UCF all the way.
UCF had a really good season. Gus Malzahn's bringing them back.
I'm pretty sure John will fight us if we don't pick UCF, so I'm going to go UCF.
Gus Bus. Gus Bus.
Liberty Bowl.
Bus.
It's Arkansas versus Kansas.
Yeah, the two battle of the Kansases. Kansas finally came back, had a good season this year, first time in like 20 years. So
they did look good, but Arkansas had a pretty good year themselves, dude.
Let's go, Kansas.
Arkansas had a down year, but Arkansas is a really good quarterback. I am gonna.
But they lost their DC, dude. That's the big deal here.
I am gonna go with Kansas just because I like the underdog story.
I like Kansas as well in this one.
I in good rights cannot pick Arkansas because Brett Bielema is not there. The Holiday Bowl, Oregon versus North Carolina.
Real quick, do you know where Brett Bielema is?
No.
Illinois.
All right, then I'm picking Illinois later. We're going Oregon, North Texas, or North Carolina though. That's the next game. This is the Holiday Bowl.
Actually, again, a good game. Two top 25 teams. Pretty solid game here. I think Oregon is much better than North Carolina, though, so I'm going to go with Oregon.
I was going Oregon too. Yeah, I don't.
Fly, Ducks, fly.
I had a good year, but
I like UNC, but I can't go against the Ducks. Texas Bowl. Really, it's just a Texas Bowl. Okay. Texas Bowl. Ole Miss versus Texas Tech.
Ole Miss is way better than Texas Tech. Ole Miss by a lot of points.
Oh, Ole Miss by 1,000,000.
Texas Tech wins it, baby.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
All right, December 29th. We got the Pinstripe Bowl. Minnesota versus Syracuse.
Syracuse has fallen off the map since all their players got hurt. So
they're gonna win this naturally.
Does Minnesota still have the that head coach?
Crazy.
PJ Fleck.
Yes. The Minnesota by 1,000,000.
Syracuse by more than 1,000,000.
How dare you?
I'm also gonna go with Minnesota.
Minnesota. The Cheez-Its Bowl. This is what I'm talking about. Cheez-Its Bowl, right here. Oklahoma versus Florida State.
So my buddy's the QB coach of Florida State, so I'm going Florida State.
Seminoles
Rob
across the
has
board?
all these buddies. I thought we were his buddies, but
I guess I didn't know that one of us coached at Florida State. I mean,
I don't coach Florida State. Do you coach at Florida State?
I don't think I coach at Florida State, but I'm gonna go with Florida State because fuck Oklahoma. The Alamo Bowl, Texas versus Washington. Let's go Huskies.
Yeah, Washington. They have a quarterback that's slowly climbing up draft boards right now because he had a hell of a season. He's a lefty.
Ooh.
They run a pro-style offense, so a lot of people are falling
The
in
last
love.
lefty I watched play started out the game 3 for 18. Fuck lefties.
That's fair. Not wrong.
All right, where are you going, Fed? You going Texas? Or you going?
I'm gonna go Texas. Just
How
'cause why not?
dare you? All right, now we go to the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Ugh. Maryland versus North Carolina State.
The winning coach gets doused in mayonnaise. It's freaking hilarious.
Really?
Yes. It's freaking hilarious.
Okay.
NC State is a much better team than Maryland, though. NC State.
Did they lose their quarterback though?
Maryland. They lost Tagovailoa, right?
They lost their QB. It was Tua Tagovailoa, whatever. It was his brother.
Yeah, Tagovailoa's brother.
But who's North Carolina State started? Isn't it Leary?
Yeah, I was just talking about Maryland.
Okay, well I'm saying, he's in the transfer portal, so I don't even know if he's eligible to even play this game. Is he?
Probably not. Honestly, I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, without him, I don't think they win. I mean, that's where they started struggling this year. Anyway, was when he got injured.
Very true.
But I'm going Maryland. Sorry, bottom line. Sorry.
And Rob, are you going to stick with NC?
Yeah.
All right, so now we go to the Sun Bowl. The Sun Bowl. UCLA versus Pitt. UCLA all day because Chip's still there, correct?
Chip Kelly. It's there, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see UCLA losing this game.
Chip.
Yeah, Pitt, especially Pitt's QB also entered the transfer portal, Slovis. So,
Oh, really?
uh,
Did not know that one.
that one, I won't be surprised if they lose. So
If this next one is the one that I think it's going to be, I actually think it's going to be a pretty good game.
So this next one on my list, anyway, is the Gator Bowl.
Yes.
North
I like this game.
Notre Dame versus South Carolina. South Carolina by a million. Fuck Notre Dame.
Really?
I fucking hate. I fucking hate Notre Dame with a passion.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. Notre Dame did turn their season around though. They started off really bad, and they came all the way back, got back into a top 25 ranking. So, got to give them props.
I'm going Notre Dame.
I'm never gonna give them props for something like that, Rob, because it's Notre Dame. They're always gonna try and force them into the top 25, in my opinion. I don't care how bad they do or how good they look. They're always gonna be forced into the top 25 because it's Notre Dame.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
So who are you
But-
picking?
I'm picking South Carolina because I like what they do. They're really good at.
Come
what
on.
they
You
do.
just like the Gamecocks.
Big fan of the Cox.
Big fan of the Gamecocks. Arizona Bowl, the final one of, or not the final one, but one of the final ones here. This is being.
Josh Allen leads Wyoming to the championship. Let it go.
This is Ohio versus Wyoming. No, I was getting confused because it says what TV channel these are on my one here, and it says the TV channel for this is Barstool.
That's cool.
So, so that's why like I momentarily like my brain broke. I'm also going Wyoming though.
Yeah, I'm going Wyoming. Why the fuck not?
All right, and then the final game here, I got to scroll up to see what the name of it is. It's the Orange Bowl, the first of the big ones. The Orange Bowl. We got Tennessee versus Clemson.
The Orange Bowl.
Yep, number 6 Tennessee
that?
versus number 7 Clemson.
It's not on my list. Clemson.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee. Cause Fed, you're the only 10 I see.
Roar!
Rawr. Dinosaur.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go with Clemson just because Tennessee wasn't the same once their QB got hurt, so
Okay.
go with Clemson here.
All right. So now we get into the final stretch here. Final stretch. So we're going to the Music City Bowl. Iowa versus Kentucky.
I'm gonna go with Kentucky because they're good.
Let's say because Kentucky's gonna ride.
I'm gonna go Kentucky too. And I think
Kentucky country, let's ride.
Iowa does not look like the same Iowa team that we've seen in the past, and I don't like that. It was weird. Weirds me out. Not a fan. Sugar Bowl. Number 5 Alabama versus number 9 Kansas State.
Sucra. Alabama. It should be in
I'm going with
the playoffs.
Alabama across the board.
Yep.
All right, so this is it. This is the we get the Fiesta semi-final bowl. Michigan, number 2 Michigan versus number 3 TCU.
TCU. I'm just kidding. Michigan, doing it.
Yeah, it's Michigan.
Shouldn't have to talk about this.
We shouldn't. I want to, but we shouldn't. I do like TCU. I think this is going to be a closer game than what people think it might be, though.
It won't be. TCU won't move the ball.
We have the Peach Bowl.
It will be very close at halftime.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing. It's like I think it's going to be close, but then like Michigan's going to be like, all right, now it's time to just put the foot down. Fuck this.
Well, no, Michigan's the best run team in the league. They literally just wear you down, and then like their game against Purdue was a 3-score game at halftime, and then they were all of a sudden up by freaking 20 points. It's like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so we have the Peach Bowl, which is number 1 Georgia versus number 4 Ohio State.
Georgia is going to win by about 35 points.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Georgia.
I feel like this is...
Lock it up.
Lock it up.
I didn't know we were doing locks.
I didn't. That's news to me. Okay, so now we have the Relaya Quest Bowl. Mississippi State versus Illinois.
I'm going to go with Illinois.
Wow.
Well, Mississippi State all day because for some reason I forgot what the reason was, but we weren't going with Illinois.
It's Mississippi State because isn't the head coach of Mississippi State fucking Mike Leach?
Yes.
Boom.
You just said that you wanted to pick Brett Bielema. He's the head coach of Illinois.
It doesn't matter, Rob. At this point, you have to realize like there's the coaching ladder thing. Brett Bielema's there because he's the big dude, right? Big dude with the big belly, and he's just a piece of shit. But nobody beats Mike Leach. Mike Leach sits at the top of this coaching ladder.
A lot of people beat Mike Leach.
No, they don't. Mike Leach is right at the top, Rob. Right at the top.
I've never seen Mike Leach lose a game.
See? Citrus Bowl. LSU versus Purdue.
LSU.
I was going to say, how many points is LSU going to score? That is the question.
LSU! LSU!
All right.
Fuck.
So now we have the Cotton Bowl. Number 10, USC with their Heisman Trophy winner taking on number 16, Tulane.
Is he going to play? His ankle did not look healthy in the game he lost me a lot of money in.
Yes,
Caleb!
he is going to play because he's not eligible for the draft or anything. So
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean his ankle's healthy, though. I mean,
it will be
next year.
It'll be in a month.
This is January
Yeah, true,
2nd.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, when you look at that month away, that's actually really 2 weeks away.
I would love to pick Tulane, but USC is going to fucking score 60 points. So
That's the thing. It's one of those almost feel bad ones because it's like, cool, congratulations, Tulane, you finally make it into one of the big bowl games.
yeah.
However,
I mean, USC.
You get to play Lincoln.
If they beat Utah either game, either one of them, USC is playing fucking Georgia in the fucking playoffs. So I mean,
yeah.
it's not a fair contest.
All right, then we got the final bowl game, the Rose Bowl. It's number 8 Utah versus number 11 Penn State.
I love Utah.
The Utes all day, baby. All right. And now, because we all picked it, so it's going to be just, this is how it is. It is number 1 Georgia versus number 2 Michigan for the national championship.
It's Georgia all day.
In the national championship game. I'm going to go Michigan.
I don't know if anyone scores. Like, it might be like a 10-7 fucking game if these two teams play.
Just a fucking fist fight in the midfield.
But yeah, I mean, you can't not pick Georgia. They're fucking.
I just did, Rob.
Yeah. Well, you also picked fucking Mississippi State to win their fucking game without a head coach because he's probably gonna die. So
Rob, he has a month, okay?
he has a month to get better, okay?
He'll be fine. It's just
Yeah,
a mild,
I'm gonna pick Georgia as well.
mild heart attack. He'll be fine. All right, everyone. There we go. There's our fucking picks. Let us know what you guys pick, how you guys do, and who your favorite head coach is in college football. And as always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, even night, stay safe. We talk to you all later. Bye.
Go Bulls!